Hello, everybody. Thank you for waiting for us. We had a USADA drug test, and the commission also had tests for blood and urine, so we apologize, but they don't let you out of there until they basically get most of their tests done. I'm not gonna, it's late, I'm gonna give the microphone to Daniel to say a couple of words, and then we'll take all your questions.
Thanks, Gary. Yeah, firstly, I just want to thank my team. It's been a great training camp. Thank Gary Shaw and all the guys. They've been behind me the whole way. Tonight wasn't my night. It's a little bit frustrating. I thought I could have offered more, but unfortunately I got caught, and that's the way it goes. Miguel Cotto is a great champion, and he deserves what he's got. So I just look forward to seeing him in future fights at middleweight. A great fight would be Golovkin and Cotto. So I look forward to that, and it was disappointing.
Dan, that's with the boxingboys.com. I just want to ask you, did you feel like he surprised you with his power? I mean, being in there with Golovkin, what's the comparison?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he did have good power, but he had good speed as well. I was expecting good speed, but I think it was not that it was just hand speed. He was fast at getting to where he needed to be, as well as having good hand speed. So that did surprise me a little bit, and it will surprise a few others as well. I mean, his height can be a little bit tricky. He's very low fighter, and if you don't watch for a split second, he'll cash up.
How do you feel how would you do against Gennady?
It'd be an interesting fight. I mean, Gennady is a big fighter. He's a strong fighter, but he also has great footwork as well. So I mean, it'd be a good fight. I'd like to watch that one.
How you doing? Brandon Robinson with Vibe Magazine. Question for you. You made weight yesterday in a weigh-in. Did you feel sluggish out there today? Did you feel the difference in gaining versus what your weight was before you?
I don't want to make excuses at all. I mean, it was we made the weight. It wasn't easy. It's never easy, but I didn't feel 100% out there. But Miguel Cotto is a great champion. He's a great fighter. He's fought the best fighters in the world. So I'm not going to blame losing 3 extra pounds on what happened tonight. I got caught, and that's what happened.
I want to just say a couple of things. First of all, I want to thank Miguel Cotto and his team for giving us the opportunity to fight for the title. I want to thank RocNation for promoting it and giving us the opportunity as well. Billy Tracy and Gary Francisco, part of the team that brought me on a few years ago, and it's been a great ride, and we do have a great team. One thing I'd say about Daniel Geale, and you can go on with your questions, he never, ever, ever has made an excuse. And there's no excuses tonight. He is a true champion. He said he'd make the 157. We agreed to the 157, and he made the 157. But I want everybody to know, the writers in here, that I personally am still opposed to catch weights for championship fights. And I believe that the champion can fight at whatever weight he wants to, as long as it's not over the limit of that weight class, but shouldn't take that advantage and make the other fighter not be technically in that weight class. Daniel's a true 160-pound champion, and he's honest. The last 3 pounds were really tough, but he hydrated, and he was who he was out there.
Hey, Daniel over here. Daniel, back. When you got to the arena tonight and you stepped on the HBO scale, they say you were 182 pounds. That's and you were in your street clothes, so maybe a few more with the clothing. I'm wondering, can you just say, from the time that the weigh-in ended until you got to the arena tonight, what did you do that put on? I know you were obviously a little dehydrated, but what did you do to put on that much weight that, that span of time? I mean, was it just liquid? Did you have a huge meal? What did you do to put that much on? Thank you.
No, it's a bit of both. I mean, yeah, you go through different stages. I work with different people to help me, to assist me in hydrating properly and getting the nourishment in my body. And I think I've done it pretty well. But some people say you can put on heaps of weight. Some people say don't put on that much weight. I mean, it's up to the individual.
Daniel,
no pieces. No. It's just sort of basic foods. I mean, pastas, fresh fruit and vegetables. I mean, just the normal stuff. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Dan, I gave him my old diet.
Daniel, when you shook your head to the ref in the fourth round, was it because you were injured or you were hurt, or was it you just had nothing left in the tank?
I was frustrated, disappointed in myself, and he caught me. That was it.